Hey everyone, Brian here from Vintage Classic Specialist. Happy Saturday, everyone. Hope your weekends are going well so far. It is time for another, albeit short, version of Day in the Life of Vintage Classic Specialist. So just been in the shop a few hours today and had a potential customer come in to discuss his project, and the orange 65 Beetle that was sitting there is now gone. Again, it came in for some brake work. And so other than those two things, I kept my momentum going here on this beautiful 68 Ghia. So pretty much today, in the limited amount of time that I was here, I had painted the rotors yesterday. So pulled all the masking tape off those today, and then pressed in the bearing races, inner and outer, obviously, on both sides. And which, by the way, is a pain in the butt. And then packed the bearings, which longtime followers know is one of my least favorite things to do, but you got to do it. Yeah, packed the bearings, put in the grease seals, and assembled them on the axles. Of course, as you can see in my tech tip videos, I did dry fit the bearings before, putting them on in the rotors. So always a good thing to do. And these actually, the rotors were fine, or excuse me, the spindles were fine. I didn't have to deburr them or anything. Again, a lot of times when you go to fit new bearings, they pretty much won't go on the spindle. So if you're interested in what I'm talking about, you can look. I've got a short tech tip on that. Anyway, these went on fine. I didn't have to touch the spindles, but I did check them. And then I greased the bearings and put them in, adjust the nuts, and that's pretty much what I did on the brakes. So the next step will be there's a lot to do on the brakes still. I do still have to run a new hard line. I got to run back hard lines, front hard lines. Pretty much almost all the hard lines need to run. And front calipers, obviously. Back brakes are done, except obviously not plumbed into anything yet. So anyway, that's what's going on with the brakes here. The other thing that I did is, which I mentioned yesterday, is I did install a new Washburn metal. The thing's not made out of metal. The company's called Washburn's Metal. The Delrin bushing that they make for the shift rod. And so if you're not sure what I'm talking about, check my video from yesterday where I talk about it. And I may have I don't remember if I have a tech tip on that or not. But anyway, you can just research it. It's made out of Delrin. It's the bushing that the shift rod slides through, and it's indestructible and should pretty much last forever. Anyway, installed that on this car. Still not 100% sure what I'm going to do back here, whether I'm going to go with a solid shift coupler or go with the factory style and with obviously new bushings and stuff in it. So we'll see. But that one up there is really the one that's prone to failure. So we'll see, guys. But that one's in for now. And obviously put the shift rod back in as well. Greased it all. Slides nice and smooth. Super precision. Zero slop in there at all. So yeah, that is pretty much my couple of small but not insignificant accomplishments on this baby. So Santiago is around today, and he's working on the door panels for that beauty. So let me give you a quick update on that. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So this is what he did today. I think he's working on the second one right now, but basically put in the pockets, which are of course the same leather material as the rest of it. So yeah, kind of a pain to work with leather and get it to do stuff like that, because it does tend to be a lot stiffer than vinyl. But again, it's leather, feels amazing, and that's the progress on that. So I think he was going to finish up the second one. He's probably working on it right now, in fact, as far as putting the pocket on it. And then he's going to turn his attention to the seats, which should be, guys, I cannot wait to see the seats on this thing done. And we're doing the seats without piping. So the seams in the material will be double stitch. If you know what I'm talking about, great. If not, then you'll see it when we start putting these when he starts making these seat covers. I'll show you and talk about the double stitch versus piping. But anyway, so that's the leather. It's literally 3 hides, 3 cows, or as they say in Spanish, Today's vacas. They call them vacas, cows. Yeah, so there it is. There's the leather. Guys, that's it. So I told you it would be a short one, and I wasn't kidding. I literally worked like an hour and a half today, in addition to spending some time with a future customer and sending this orange Beetle that was previously sitting here off. So I'm gonna go and do my paperwork and then start my weekend. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you again soon, and I will probably at some point this weekend post a short dyno video of this little beast on the dyno here. So look out for that as well. So thanks again everyone for watching, and we'll see you again soon.